Hey guys, I thought I would record my first clip for this second section for Storm of Swords. It's kind of weird to do make a start on the second part because it's kind of weird to make a it's kind of weird to do a second part for this book as I haven't really uploaded the first part yet. But yeah, hopefully I'll edit that sometime today. Anyway, I like how we are introduced to the king beyond the wall. He has a name, I can't really remember it. Um, he was once a member of the Night's Watch, but I think he was either kicked out or he left, or a combination of the two. And the reason I thought was kind of silly and stupid and unusual, because members of the Night's Watch wear black. That's the color that they are required to wear, and I'm thinking why? And I'm thinking, well, it must be because it makes them blend into the environment, and it makes them not stand out as much. But anyway, this king, who was once a member of the Night's Watch, or Crows as they sometimes refer to these people as, was once a was out beyond the wall, I think it was, and they got attacked, him and his group. And because they were out hunting, and he was attacked by, I think, a tiger or a lion, who completely ripped him to pieces and scratched him up pretty badly, and his clothing got damaged as well as his cloak, and it was repaired with some red thread. And the Night's Watch didn't like this, so I was thinking, really, this man was attacked viciously, and he's lucky to be alive, and you're just annoyed and pissed off that the only thread that he could actually find happened to be red, and there's just a little bit of red in his cloak. And I'm thinking, really, you're going to get upset about that? And we follow Daenerys Targaryen, or Dany, as she's on this ship going to, I presume, King's Landing. Or she keeps on saying that she's going to Westeros, but Westeros is a massive area. But I presume it's King's Landing, where the Iron Throne is. And we see our dragons flying around, they're getting bigger. And we get some backstory about the Targaryen household and some lore and some history with that family. And it's really interesting. And we find out that her knight has a massive crush on her. And he kisses her and yeah, shows his affection towards her. And at first she's thinking, well, how can you do this? I'm supposed to be your queen. But deep down, I think that she likes the intimacy, being with a man. She is a tough character, but she does have a gentler side. So that is where I am with the story right now. I am actually enjoying, or I did enjoy that section, and because I do like the backstory of these characters and of this world. So yeah, I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Sorry about the kind of flickering effect on the screen. It just happens to occur when I have my lights on in my room. Um, anyway, I've got up to 150 pages of Storm of Swords, the first part. Let me know if this book is split up into two sections anywhere else, because I'm pretty sure in America it's just one book. I'm not sure why it was split up into two parts for the UK. If anyone knows, then please let me know down below. Um, I mean, if they put them both together, it would probably come up to about 1,000, maybe 1,100, 1,200 pages. And for a fantasy book, especially something like this, yeah, people would actually buy it. But I have been reading my section today, and yeah, not much really to say. We've been reading about Bran, and he's been consumed about being a wolf. He somehow transports his conscience and his self into the body of a dire wolf. I'm pretty sure it's Summer, and I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments, guys, that Summer is the name of Bran's dire wolf. So he puts his soul and his self into the actual physical body of this dire wolf. Which, if you didn't know what a dire wolf is, it's a massive wolf, and that's the kind of animal for Winterfell or the Starks. And he's been so obsessed about becoming this wolf and spending more and more time being this wolf. We find out about some people have the or had the ability to do this for a wide variety of creatures. Fish, birds, land creatures, even the trees that have the faces on them. I know they have a specific name. I can't remember what they're called. Um, I think it's a way of the gods of this world to keep an eye on people, but I probably am wrong about that. I do have the encyclopedia for Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire, so when I've completed the whole series, and that it does include all the side books as well, I will be going on to the encyclopedia, but that will be right at the end. Anyway, I think that that's gonna be a problem for Bran. Also, I just want to touch on the fact about Hodor, who is a stable boy. He's a massive, massive giant of a man, and he's been in the series since the first book, and he only can say Hodor, and I think Bran kind of translates what he actually is saying, as he can only say his name. Um, I think he's going to be a interesting character in this, because even though he only can say his name, whispering and shouting it and saying it in different ways, I think there's going to be more to Hodor than meets the eye, and I can't believe I quoted Transformers then. We have also been reading about Davos or Davros. No, no, not Davros. Davos, I think is how you say his name. Davros is the villain in Doctor Who. He is determined to hunt down the Red Woman, who in his mind betrayed Stannis at this final battle at the end of Book 2. So he wants to try find her and kill her. Because she's a witch or a sorceress, I think that's going to be really tricky. And I am really positive, I'm about 90% certain that Stannis is alive. He just fled the battle, and he's still with the Red Lady. And we have just started reading, or I've just started reading about Jaime Lannister and how they found an inn, and they're just getting settled in with him and Brienne. So yeah, I'm not sure where that's going to go. He keeps on thinking about different ways of getting rid of her, giving her the slip or killing her. So that's where I am right now. What I've been doing today, I've been working. I worked in the morning. I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to have breakfast and obviously get ready. And then I've got to have a little walk down, about a 5 minute walk to the bus stop to get the 4 o'clock bus. I always like to make sure I'm there in plenty of time in case there's any problems. Not sure what, but yeah, I always like to make sure I'm there just to make sure I'm there. Um, yeah, just a normal day of working and cleaning. I'm getting used to my duties now. Because I've got to clean the car park, and I've got to make sure the store is all clean. And when I mean by clean, I mean mostly the floor. But if I can see anything else, then I've got to clean it. And then when the shop or store is open, I've got to clean the staff toilets, both the guys and the girls, which I'm used to. I mean, someone's got to do it, and someone's got to clean the porcelain throne, and I've got to clean the staff room or the staff kitchen, and then I've got to clean the warehouse, which more to it. I've got to like make sure it's all tidy and put all the recycling and rubbish to one side in its proper place, and sweep up the floor and then mop it up with a special machine. And I just found out today that when and if I've completed that ahead of schedule, then I've got a folder that's got all these tasks I've got to, or I should be doing each month. I mean, not month, week rather. Not sure how I'm gonna get on with that without staying. I think I'm probably gonna stay an hour late or past my time because I usually finish at 10, but I think I'm gonna finish at 11 to make sure I get them tasks done and keep my boss happy. So yeah, that's and also I've been obviously reading Storm of Swords today and just relaxing and chilling. I usually have a chilled day after work. I have a nap and because I'm absolutely exhausted. But yeah, it's all going well. I just want to get used to my job, even though it's the cleaning job. It's easy, but I just want to make sure I just don't. I do things right and I get on my boss's good side and I get used to the company and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I better let you go, guys. This part's been going on for way too long, so I promise that the next clip is going to be short. Hey guys, I've just got up to page 175, and enjoyed most of my section today, most of it. We were following Jamie and Brienne, and as I said, they are at an inn, and it's kind of a slower section, or part really. They got a couple of horses, and it's just about Jamie wanting to get back to Cersei, and Brienne's kind of really stuck in her ways about him betraying his king, who he swore to protect. And she says that she knows that the king was mad, but to her that doesn't matter. It's like you gave your life to this person and you betrayed them. And we find out a bit about what happened on that day and a bit about the Mad King and about what Jamie did. And it doesn't go into super detail, but that does give you enough detail. I do like these two characters together. You got like one that's real, deep in honor, and that's all that they know and uphold. And you have one person that kind of doesn't give a crap and is like, well, if people think bad about me, then why I'm fight it. And we also follow Tyron in this book, where um, his section in book 2 wasn't really the best for me. In book 3, I'm enjoying his section a bit more. He is trying to protect. I think her name is Shay. Apologies if I say that wrong. As Tyron knows that if they stay together, she's gonna get killed and she's gonna be hung. He's trying to do the right thing, but he actually loves her, and I'm pretty sure she loves him too. Um, if they go down this path, it's not going to end well for either of them. And yeah, that's where I am really with the book. Today I have been obviously working. I went to the gym for an hour to go on the bike, and I came back. I did a bit of reading, and I managed to watch Lethal Weapon 3. This is the complete box set thing with the 4 movies in it. I haven't seen Lethal Weapon before, or any of the movies, so I've been making my way slowly through this. Obviously, I've watched 1 and 2, and tonight I'll just watch number 3. I mean, the first one was the best one. I didn't really like the second one as much, so far I liked the first one, the third one, and the second one. So I need to watch the fourth one at one point and see where I stand on that. So yeah, I've just been um getting ready to go to bed because I've got work in the morning tomorrow. And yeah, I've just been making my food because I bring food with me to work because I'm always hungry when I go to work. And yeah, yeah, that's what I'll be doing really. I need to go to bed in a minute, and I thought I would make this video and yeah, clip and just give you a and just check in. Um, Thank you so much for everyone that's watched either this video and or any of my other vlogs about the Song of Ice and Fire series. I know that for this whole vlog series on Storm of Swords, I haven't said that it's by George R. Martin. I've just said it's Storm of Swords. I suppose if you're in the know and you know what the title means, then you know that that's from Song of Ice and Fire. But I'm like, well, if you don't know the title, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm tired, guys. I'm joining on and on. So I'll see you in my next clip, which will be the final clip for this whole vlog, and I promise it's gonna be super quick. Hey guys, so I have just finished up my section of Storm of Swords. I'm currently at page 202. That was just where the chapter finished up nearest the 200-page mark. So, kind of a slower section today. Nothing really too exciting or you know, groundbreaking. We've followed Arya with her two friends, Hot Pie and someone else. I can't remember his name. They've they've been wandering around in the woods. They've got captured, sort of anyway, by these um, men that describe themselves as the King's Men. And when Arya specifies what king, they say that they are um, King Robert's men, and they are perfectly aware that he's dead. They say, well, look, if you come with us, we'll take you to an inn. You'll get food, you'll get stuff to drink, you'll be all warm and cozy, and there'll be stables for your horses. They are extremely suspicious about these men. They seem to be very tattered and worn out, and all their clothes are like basically rags. Arya thinks that they are planning to rob them and take their horses and take them for whatever valuables they have, and just to go and leave them stranded in the middle of nowhere. But they go to this inn, and I think that they both suspect each other. These two groups suspect each other of stabbing each other in the back and stealing from each other. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I think that Arya and her friends need to watch their backs and actually look out for themselves. At the end, Arya's true identity is revealed not just to her friends, but to this other group as well. So her true identity is been revealed to a small group of people. We also follow Catelyn Stark's section where we find Robb has returned from the war. Um, he's very hardened by all these battles. Yeah, he's pleased to see his mum. He is fully aware that Theon Greyjoy has taken Winterfell, and they are planning, or he's planning to take it back. They still think that Bran and Rickon are both dead. I know for a fact that Bran is still alive. Not sure if Rickon is still alive or not. Um, and yeah, there was an okay section today. Yeah, just wanted to check in. Um, for this second part of this whole video. Before I forget, if you watched the first part of this and this part and or this part, thank you so much for watching. What I was doing today, I went to work, nothing really too exciting there. I came back home and yeah, I had something to eat in a cafe. It was really nice. I treated myself to a fry up, and yeah, I came back home, had a nap because I got up at the crack of dawn and I'm really tired. And I was doing reading. I had some food, and yeah, tonight I'm going to be watching the fourth and final Lethal Weapon movie to complete this whole set and see what I make of it. In my next little clip for this book, I will say about what I thought about Lethal Weapon 4 and what rating I mean, what order I like them in. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, as I said, and I'll see you in my next video.